In today's video, we are getting it all done. I'm freshening up my back patio. I am beginning the transformation process of a playroom, making it more functional for our family and everything in between. So stay tuned and let's get started. Get all the motivation you need to get all of the things done around your home. First, I'm starting with this art table. It is so sentimental to us. My kids and I have done so many arts and crafts here at this table, but it's time to let someone else enjoy it, and we are going to convert this space into something more functional for our family. But that goes for anybody. It doesn't have to be a playroom. It can be any space in your home. If there's an area that you feel like could be more functional for you and your family, take the time to just go ahead, declutter that area, move things out so you can really visualize what you would like to do with that space. I don't have an idea of what I want to do right here quite yet. When we were building our home almost 4 years ago, the blueprints, of course, made this area look like it was going to be a lot bigger than it actually was, and once it was built, it was just smaller than what I had anticipated, but we can still make this into something that is functional for us, and I just want to make sure that I can visualize that, and I know it's a lot easier when everything is decluttered. Once I got this area decluttered, I really wanted to make sure I had this area clean, like 100% clean from top to bottom. I am going to be dusting the window sills. You saw I did the baseboards. I'm even going to get like the crevices or where the ceiling and the walls meet, the air vents above the door frame, above the window, all of it. Like, I'm just tackling it all. But right now is the perfect time. We're all spring cleaning, so we need to make sure we are tackling those areas that are either hard to reach or that we really put off. It's so important to really complete a space, and it makes such a big difference when you don't forget all the little details that really make it clean. So once it's decluttered, I really want to make sure I clean it well, and that goes for any area of your home. It doesn't have to be a playroom. It can be your bedroom, your living room, wherever it is. Once you declutter, really try to go through and just focus on that one space and give it a really good clean. Also, so sorry about the lighting right here. I don't know what happened, but I didn't want to leave this part out because this really is a vital part of getting a place in your home back to like square one, ground zero. Also, now I'm just like literally wiping down everything in this whole section of this part of our house. I just feel like it's probably overdue anyway. And while I'm up here, I'm gonna try not to get carried away and like do everything, but I'm gonna try to get at least this area of the house and get this all cleaned up. Looks like I need to go to Sam's and restock. Now I'm moving on to one of my very favorite parts of our house, and that is our back patio. I absolutely love this bed swing. This winter, I really thought about selling it and doing something different out here. And then as soon as the weather got super warm and I got to swing on it for the first time, like in a while, I was like, wait, no, I'm keeping this. So anyway, I did give the cover as well as the pillow covers a good wash, so they're all freshly clean and ready for us to enjoy this space. So I'm just going to put those back on, and there's several other things that I want to do on the back patio, but I'm just tackling this portion today. And as the weather continues to warm up, which I'm super excited about and absolutely loving, I'll continue on with some other patio projects. Okay, I follow Carmen Johnston Gardens on Instagram, and when she says it is time to trim back the hydrangeas, I listen. I do whatever she says when it comes to plants. So if you're not following her, she is a great person to follow if you are not a plant person but you want to be. So my hydrangeas come back huge. I will show you once they grow back, but they come back huge and beautiful, and a huge part of that is thanks to her for all the tips. Another thing I like to do when I'm doing like a cleaning of things that I don't do all the time, but more like an annual thing, or like a spring cleaning thing, is shower curtains. So I really dread taking down shower curtains, washing them, letting them air dry, and then ironing them. But it is just something that makes a big difference, and your bathroom will feel so much cleaner afterwards. So my husband and I have a larger shower that doesn't require like a door or a shower curtain or anything like that, but our other bathrooms in our home do. And so I just like to throw it in the wash, let it completely air dry so it does not shrink. I don't know about you, but anytime I've ever put one in the dryer, even if I had it on low, it just like shrinks up, and I like mine to stay as long as possible because I do like to hang them as high as possible so that it makes the room really feel like elongated and just more grand. But one step, do not neglect ironing your shower curtain once they're clean. It really does make a big difference in how grand and just how clean and neat it looks inside your bathroom. So I love to use this larger iron. It is for my Cricut, but you know what? We're gonna work smarter, not harder. So I use my Cricut iron. It covers a lot of surface area, and I can get this done pretty quickly. It's just something I just kind of like don't like to do. This is another thing I don't like to do, and that is cleaning out my dryer. But again, it's one of those things that you need to make sure that you do. I ordered this large brush on Amazon, and it really gets down in there and it gets a lot, as you can see, of the dust and lint in there. My husband also has to go on top of our roof and pull out lint from up there in that vent. Ours doesn't come out the side of the house, it comes out the roof. I don't know why. But that's just how ours was built. So that's another thing that's on our spring cleaning list. Okay, the actual like lint filter thing, so I pulled it out, and it just has like a film on there from, I think it's from like the laundry detergent and like my fabric softener sheets and stuff like that. There's just like a film on it. I'll show you in just a minute. But I tried to use Dawn, and I really thought that that would like break up that film and get it like completely clean, but it did not. So if you have tips on how to get that like super clean, let me know in the comments, because I really want to clean that really well. I don't know if I need to let it soak or if there's some other solution that I need to use other than Dawn. Just let me know in the comments if you've had luck with that, because I really, like I said, want to get that super clean, and that way I can check off this whole area off of my list. Another thing I want to do is like around the rim of my washer. I really want to make sure I clean that good. That's not something that I have to do all the time, but around this time of year when I'm just tackling things that I don't always tackle, that I would love to get that done as well. Okay, I'm cracking up. Look at all of the lint that's on my sweatshirt from cleaning out the dryer. That is just so funny to me. I didn't even notice at the time, but the lint was flying everywhere, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I'm always so thankful when you spend your time with me. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.